Welcome back to another episode of Jody Said It First, and he's always gonna say it first. Tap in.
So what's happening? We definitely discussing this topic because I got my young boy here. This is one of Javion's favorite rappers. This is one of my least favorite rappers, but I'm still knowing that he one of the biggest rappers in the world, one of the biggest performers, entertainers in the world. I give him his just due as a producer. I just don't feel his music for the most part. I did I believe it was the Astro World album. Other than that, just about everything he do be in to me. But my son loves him. He told me that night it dropped. Man, you gotta listen to Utopia. But of course I was on that Don trip. You feel me? I was on trip, so I did eventually get around to this, and it's not terrible.
It's the album of the year. It's the album of the year. It's the album of the year.
Don't. Your name is Lag right now.
It's the album of the year.
Don't do no stupid shit like that.
It's
Don't
the
say
album
no
of the
stupid
year.
shit like that, bruh. The same way I got on everybody trying to say Gunna had the album of the year.
Gunna had the album of the year. Thug had the second best album of the year. But then Uzi dropped. Then Uzi had album of the year. Now Travis got album of the year.
Everybody he's naming is trash.
No.
Everybody he's naming is trash. Gunna is alright at best. On his best day, he's alright. Uzi is garbage.
No, he isn't.
Travis is trash.
No.
Say, man, bro, you are my child, okay? Everybody trying to say Gunna had. He dropped the same night as Killer Mike, nigga. Killer Mike. Yes, you see how he got quiet? Killer Mike. Either you didn't listen to it because you're a goddamn 14-year-old,
I listened to it, but that album was better.
Or you too damn young to be able to comprehend. This nigga sitting up here talking about Gunna, Uzi, and Travis Scott albums better than Killer Mike. Boy, they gonna call CPS on me. Like, boy, you out your goddamn mind. You out your rabbit ass mind, son. I failed as a father. This child is Uzi, Travis Scott, and Gunna better than Killer Mike. Mike, forgive me if you see this. I apologize. We got to tag Killer Mike in this just so he can see me discipline my ignorant ass 14-year-old child right here. Let's just talk. We gonna get to album of the year shit later on. Just discuss this boy. This nigga, boy, you just gave me a headache.
There's only 2 misses on the whole album. Everything else is like.
There's only 8 good songs out of the 19.
No.
I just saw another person who, you know what I'm saying.
You didn't even have the best song of the album on your thing.
I just saw someone else whose opinion on music and sports I respect for the most part. He be wilding some, but for the most part, he's very intellectual on this stuff. And he said 4 out of 19 was fire, and three of his 4 I agree with.
And that's Fiend's the best song of the album. Cardi had the best verse of the album.
Who the hell is Cardi? Cardi B ain't on this album.
Playboy Cardi.
Who the fuck is Playboy? I don't give a fuck about
He had the
Playboy Cardi.
Nah.
Bro, you have just named 4 of the worst niggas I've ever heard rap on the mic.
Playboy Cardi is
Playboy Cardi, Uzi, Travis Scott, and Gunna. Once again, Gunna is alright. Gunna is straight. Matter of fact, Gunna's album impressed me. I will say that. Gunna's album did impress me. I will say that. That's the best shit he's ever done. This nigga says it's not even his best.
It's not.
It's easily his best.
It's not.
Went solo because the shit he's done with Baby and all these other people.
Solo is not.
Who else he did that with? It was Baby and somebody else he did his joint with. Was it Thug? It was somebody.
I mean, he has that.
And as a matter of fact, I ain't listened to Thug album yet. But the same person who just said Travis only got 4 out of 19 hits on there, he said Thug album better than Gunna. And I believe him on that too. I haven't listened to Thug album yet, but I will soon. I might listen to it tonight.
No, the Thug album was real good though.
I was never a Thug fan until I saw him with Cole at the KOD concert. I drove back to Waco that Sunday morning listening to nothing but Young Thug, and I've had respect for Thug ever since then. So Free Slime. Fuck the rats, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, man, you tripping, bro.
No,
like you say, it's only 2 bad songs. So,
yeah.
So you say 17 of these songs are
17.
fire.
17.
So
Alright,
if
okay.
five
No,
mics,
okay,
listen,
Okay.
5 mics is the best you can do. I'm gonna teach you my grading system soon,
Alright.
so you can grade these shits. But 5 mics that came from the source, the legendary source. I can't accurately grade this album yet. If I was to do a quick grade on it, I would probably say a 3. I probably give it a 3 mic. But the way I do it is I take all 19 songs, I grade each of them individually with my 5 mic system. And I'll be able to find it in here somewhere on how I grade them.
Alright.
But I'll get to that in a second. I'll give you an opportunity to talk while I'm looking for that. But if you looking at all 19 songs, you say 2 misses. So
Like
for
2 songs
instance,
I would like probably skip.
You would
but, like,
probably
every other song
you
I
probably
would
get
skip.
them like 2 mics or less, right? That'll be less than 2.5 mics. Them 2 songs. So you mean to tell me them other 17 songs you giving all of them at least a 4, at least a 3, 3.5, or what?
And every other song at least a 3, at least a 3. Out of like 1 through 5, I'd give it at least a 3.
I don't know about that one, Jack. I don't know about that one, Jack. Speak on the song. Speak on the album, man. Tell me how you feel.
Let me pull up my
Check.
But no, with the album, I feel like he didn't miss. Like except for those 2 songs. The songs I didn't like were Delestro with Beyonce. Like I didn't like the song at all.
Keep going.
I didn't like the song at all, and like the K-pop song with Bad Bunny and The Weeknd. I don't even like Bad Bunny like that, but he had the best verse on the song. The Weeknd's verse was decent. Travis was okay, but the song just wasn't good, really. But my like top 5 songs were Fiend, that's a Cardi song. Meltdown, that's a Drake song. Telekinesis, that's a song with Future, and that's the Future one. And Future and SZA is on that one. Then my next one was Schizo. Huh?
11.
Was Schizo. That's the who's on that one? That was the song with Thug. And then my last one was Love. That was just that was Travis Kid Cudi. Yeah. I feel like those are the 5 best songs.
Thank God this is in order that they come on the album. Thank God, God's Country, Meltdown, I Know, Utopia Twins, Parasail, Schizo, and Telekinesis. Those are my 8 that I rock with the most. Now, I'm putting up the disclaimer. I will let the album ride a little bit more. I'll give it another week and I'll check and see, because I do think I did leave out maybe 2 or 3 others that I kind of like a little bit. You know, that could move that up to 8 to about 10 or so. Even still, I'm not seeing or I'm not hearing a 3.5. I'll hear a possible 3.5. Possible 3.5. Right now, I'm giving it an early grade of a solid 3. I don't know if this album will ever grow into a 4 on me. I will say that Astro World impressed me a lot. Like, cause back then I wasn't on this dude at all. First off, he's not from Houston. Let's just get that out there. I've said this for forever. This nigga's not from Houston. I have not met one person in his age range who can show me this nigga at a yearbook, any pictures at a Houston school. This nigga's from Katy. Okay, this nigga's from Katy, Texas. Okay, no, that's not probably true, but that's what I believe from how he is. This nigga, he seemed like a Katy nigga. Like the only nigga in Katy. I don't know. Like I said, I respect him as a producer. I know SZA loves him. I want to know why Kanye was not credited on none of this album, because I could have swore I heard Kanye at least twice on this album. But maybe it was just this nigga rapping.
No, Kanye didn't have a verse on the album.
I mean, that nigga sounded like Kanye twice. I can't tell you the songs. I got to go back and hear, but I know one's kind of in the middle, beginning, and one's near the end. That nigga sounded like Kanye. Maybe it was some shit that I've heard Ye rap that style before. Maybe it was some shit that it was on a Travis beat. Maybe Travis wrote it for Ye or helped assist Ye on it. But that flow and the cadences and just the sound, it sounded like Ye a couple
The
times.
fourth song, My Eyes, in a Modern Jam, people were saying were kind of like Yeezus.
Yeah, and that could be it. I don't know what those are.
That's the
on
third
track
and fourth
list.
song.
Third and fourth.
Yeah.
Modern Jam and Mines, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was at least one of them too, and it did kind of sound like two together. But I want to say last night I was listening and it was one near the end too. I don't know if it was K-pop, Love, Lost Forever. It was something near the end too. But I know it was at least 2 or 3 times I thought I heard Ye. And the reason why I know it was one at the end, because remember I told you when I first let it play, I started with Meltdown because I just listened to Drake verse.
Yeah.
And then I was on my way to work, coming from work, and I just let the album just play, but I really just wasn't paying attention. I was driving to it, getting that feel for it or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I could have swore I heard Ye a couple of times, but like I said, maybe it was just Ye. I mean, maybe it was just Travis, and I was being reminded of a way Ye sounded in the past.
I mean, because the whole album had like Yeezus influence throughout. Because he produced on Yeezus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could have just been Trav, and he just sounded like Ye. What we looking like on time? Okay, about how much more we got? Okay, thank you. You got anything else you want to add? Like I said, this is your topic, man. I've said what I said. People know how I feel about this now.
Thing's the best song on the album. Cardi had like verse of the year.
Bro, who the fuck is Playboy? I couldn't pick out Playboy Cardi if he walked in this goddamn house right now. I don't know who these niggas are, man.
Playboy Cardi, you could tell me. No, but Cardi had like.
Why can I tell? Because he would come in with a lot of jewelry, a lot of tattoos, some wild hair, and some stupid clothes. That's like 70 niggas right now that rap. Yeah, including this nigga.
Cardi is distinct with it.
I couldn't pick out.
Cardi is the pioneer of it.
How long has Travis Scott? Did Travis Scott, remind me if I'm wrong or not, did he blow off of the Drake, if you read in this, was that around the time he blew?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. And that's probably why Drake gave that nigga one of his hardest verses. Drake went in on that shit. Okay, I don't give a fuck about him supposedly dissing Pharrell and Pusha. I don't care. I didn't hear that. I mean, I heard it, but that's not what I was just listening to Drake letting you niggas know what's This nigga Travis Scott, I couldn't tell you how this nigga looked until about 5 years ago, because he was always a goddamn cartoon. He was always a little toy walking around. Y'all remember that shit?
With Rodeo.
Yeah, y'all remember that stupid ass shit? This nigga, bro.
Have you listened to Rodeo though?
I did. I remember listening to Rodeo. It was decent. Yeah. Rodeo, like I said, I don't like him, but Rodeo was a decent album, and Astro World was a good album. And this Utopia is decent. Like, they're not trash. I still say he's trash, but his albums are not trash because I gotta respect the sound. And when I go into something, I don't go in with any expectations or bias. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna look at it as who this person is. I'm not listening to Travis comparing him to Killer Mike. I'm not listening to Gunna comparing him to Killer Mike. I'm not gonna listen to Thug comparing him to Killer Mike, and I'm not gonna listen to Playboy Cardi ever in life. So the thing is, trust me, I will live just fine never listening to this nigga. Other than the features he be on other niggas who decide they want to get some clout off of this nigga. Travis Scott is a superstar. This nigga got Beyonce on the album. This nigga got Dave Chappelle on the album. This nigga got Bad Bunny. He's a superstar, right? He got Savage. Savage killed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Motherfuckers got to talk about Savage. We're going to talk about
Rob 49's verse too.
That's the nigga from Louisiana.
Yeah. He been popping up this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check him out. He from Louisiana.
His album God too. It was pretty good. I like Rob.
I'll check it out. But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm gonna give Travis' album some more time, and I'm gonna give you a real official review. But this was a quick one while my son is here before he leaves for the summer in a couple hours. But I think right now it's a solid 3. It could possibly be a 3.5. I don't hear a 4. You know what I'm saying? But a 3.5 is a solid album.